here with more. She is the host of the Katie Miller podcast, host Katie Miller, along with the host of Culture at powered by Turning Point USA. Alex Clark is with us. Appreciate both of you. Katie, I look at that, and I've known you and Stephen a long time. I remember when your first child was born. I remember when your second child was born. I don't remember when the third one was born. But in all seriousness, you have young kids. You live in a neighborhood. Your neighbors have got to be freaked out. You've got to be freaked out. And has it gotten worse? Is it getting worse? They're calling your husband a Nazi or a white supremacist every night.
I have 3 kids, 4, 3, and 2, Sean, as you mentioned. But what I would say is in 2024, we learned just how many Americans in this country would celebrate the assassination of our president. In 2025, we learned with the murder of Charlie Kirk just how many people would celebrate my murder, my husband's murder, and your murder, Sean. Because those so-called tolerant left and those who have lawn signs that say hate have no home here are the most hateful, are the least tolerant. It is shameful. It is disgusting. It is disrespectful. We should be welcome in communities, no matter your political beliefs, to be able to push your children in a stroller. But I will tell you is that my neighbors, some of whom believe they're my friend, are the ones who wrote the articles. Because in this day and age, nothing serves as great as seeing your name in the news and seeing your name in print. But what I know is that our belief that President Trump is the one to save this country from the downfall that the left is bringing, from Gavin Newsom's hateful rhetoric, from that you see every night on MSDNC. Today, President Trump was holding a roundtable with his Homeland Security Task Force, reprioritizing our federal law enforcement to do exactly what we need them to do, which is go after this domestic terrorism that these left-wing groups are perpetrating on our country, from the terrorizing of our ICE officers and our great federal law enforcement who are upholding the laws as passed by Congress. Sean, it is a scary time to be an American, and I believe this place only gets worse before it gets better because of the rhetoric by the so-called tolerant left.
You know, Alex, I see every instance of every attack and celebration of the death of Charlie Kirk. He's 31 years old. He's married. He's the father of 2 young children. He's been able to mobilize young people, whether you agree or disagree. He would have friendly discussions with anybody, any place, any time. And he'd talk about things that they're not learning in school. Maybe it's time to go back to church. Maybe don't get involved in hookup culture. Maybe don't be the kid throwing up in the bushes. Maybe devote your life to a higher purpose like God. And they celebrate this, and they keep celebrating it, and they mock it. And a teacher could make, you know, I won't do it on air, but, you know, act like she's shooting herself in the neck, or somebody walks by a Turning Point booth and says, yeah, watch your neck. I mean, do they think this is funny? Because I don't find assassination funny.
No, anybody that's sane, Sean, doesn't, of course. And Katie, I just want to let you know that your entire family is in all of our prayers. I mean, Christians across America are praying for the safety of everyone in the Trump administration, everyone at Fox News. We're looking out for each other after what happened to Charlie, now more than ever. And violence is now synonymous with leftism. They are not apart from it. They are the ones who are conducting it. And what's really disturbing to me is that they're also the ones who are always claiming it's happening to them. This is projection at the highest order. All of these instances of, you know, the Jussie Smolletts or these alleged hate crimes on college campuses and swastikas being drawn on buildings, it always ends up being a hoax, it's fake, or it's themselves doing it to make it look like it was a conservative. Every single act of violence allegedly against the left ends up being fake, and all of these acts of violence against the right are real. There are real teenagers being ran over with cars in the Dakotas. You have the murder of Charlie Kirk, the attempted assassination of our president. It doesn't ever end. And we know that. We know that as Christians. We know that this is a battle of good and evil, and that we were not called for a cushy life where we were going to be liked and that it was going to be easy. But they don't come after people who are standing for what is right and worthy and good. And that is what we are doing. And so we just have to band together and continue to pray for each other and look out and have our head on a swivel. And that is such a terrible, terrible thing to say in the United States of America, but we really, really do.
I'm telling my conservative friends, I'm saying, No more outdoor events. Make sure you're in an inside event. Make sure you sweep the area. Make sure that you're on an elevated stage to give you some protection. Make sure there's enough security. But don't stop what you're doing. But, you know, we now have to rethink everything. Katie, I hope you and Stephen, I really do, get one of the best lawyers in the country. And when they call your husband a Nazi the way they have, that to me is malice. And that is actionable. And I hope you find a lawyer to take them on.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you both. And yes, Godspeed to all of you. And I hope you're all safe. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.